my child, listen to me. Do not scroll away. Do not look for another voice. This moment is not random, and this message is not small. I am speaking to you because something precious in your life is under pressure right now, and I need you to hear me clearly. Don't lose it. Don't lose what I placed inside you. Don't lose your faith, your hope, your patience, your hunger for me. I know how heavy it feels. I know how tired your heart has become. But I am calling you by name right now because what you are carrying matters more than you realize. I see the way discouragement has tried to whisper to you late at night. I see how disappointment has tried to convince you that letting go would be easier than holding on. But hear me, my child. What I gave you was not temporary. What I planted in you was not fragile. It only feels fragile because you've been fighting longer than you expected. This is why you cannot skip this moment. If you walk away now, you may miss the strength I am releasing to help you stand. You are closer than you think. That's why the pressure feels intense. That's why the resistance hath been loud. The enemy does not attack what has no value. And I would not interrupt your day if what you were holding wasn't essential for where I am leading you. I need you to stay here with me for a few moments. Let me steady your heart. Let me remind you who you are and what you carry. Right now, I want you to do something simple but intentional. If this message is speaking to you, like this video, let it be a sign that you are choosing to hold on. Comment something small, even if it's just "I'm holding on," because your words matter in the spiritual realm. Share this with 3 people, because someone connected to you is on the edge of giving up, and I want to reach them through you. Hype this message so it goes where it needs to go. And subscribe, not just to a channel, but to the reminder that I am still speaking to you in this season. My child, I know you've wondered if your strength is enough. I know you've questioned whether you can keep going without breaking. But holding on does not mean you feel strong. It means you trust me even when you feel weak. And right now, your willingness to stay, to listen, to not lose it, is already an act of faith. Do not let the noise convince you that what you carry is replaceable. Do not let delay make you doubt my promise. I am with you in this moment, and I am asking you to stay attentive. What I am about to remind you of could be the very thing that keeps you standing. Don't lose it, my child. Stay with me. I am not finished speaking. My child, I see you. Not the version of you that smiles for others. Not the one that says "I'm fine" when your heart is heavy, but the real you. The one who had been carrying silent weight for far too long. I see the moments when you felt strong, and the moments when you felt like you were barely holding together. Nothing about your struggle has been hidden from me. I know the season you are in. I know how long you have been waiting. I know how many prayers you whispered instead of shouted because you were too tired to explain everything again. I saw the tears you wiped away quickly. I heard the sighs you released when no one was listening. I was there in the nights when your thoughts wouldn't rest and in the mornings when getting up felt harder than it should. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are human, and you are still mine. You have wondered if anyone notices how much you give, how much you endure, how often you choose faith even when doubt presses in. Hear me clearly, you have not been overlooked. I chose you with full knowledge of your sensitivity, your questions, your past, and your limits. I did not misjudge your capacity. I have been measuring your growth, not by speed, but by endurance. I know there were moments when you felt like giving up quietly, not in rebellion, but in exhaustion. Moments when you thought, maybe I've done enough, or maybe this is as far as I go. But I want you to know something deeply and personally. The fact that you are still here, still listening, still breathing, still hoping, even faintly, tells me that your spirit is stronger than you think. I see how you kept showing up when it would have been easier to withdraw. I see how you kept loving when you felt unappreciated. I see how you kept trusting me even when answers felt delayed. That matters to me. You matter to me. And this season you are in is not a sign of abandonment. It is a sign of preparation. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not disqualified because you feel tired. I am not disappointed in you for struggling. I am close to you in it. When you feel like you're barely holding on, understand this. I am the one holding you. Your grip may feel weak, but my grip on you has never loosened. I know the fear you haven't said out loud, the fear that if things don't change soon, you might lose heart. That fear is exactly why I am speaking to you now. Not to pressure you, but to reassure you. Not to rush you, but to remind you that I am aware of every detail of your journey. My child, you are seen. You are known. You are chosen, right here, right now, in this very season. You don't have to prove anything to me. You don't have to pretend with me. Just stay open. Stay listening. Stay with me. Because what I am about to reveal will help you understand why holding on still matters. My child, let me tell you the truth you need to hear right now. The battle you are facing is not about destroying you. It is about making you release what I placed in your hands. The enemy does not need you to fall apart. He only needs you to grow tired enough to let go. That is why this pressure feels subtle, slow, and persistent. You were not meant to notice it all at once. You were meant to feel worn down by it. But now that you see it, you can resist it. You thought your struggle meant you were failing. But endurance is not loud. Faithfulness is not flashy. Most victories happen quietly, when you choose to keep believing even while your feelings argue against you. Weakness does not disqualify you. Discouragement does not cancel my work in you. The only real loss happens when you decide to stop holding on to what I gave you. You have been measuring yourself by how strong you feel instead of by how faithful you have remained. But hear me, holding on while tired is still holding on. Praying while unsure is still prayer. Showing up with questions is still obedience. You do not lose because you feel weak. You lose only if you surrender what I entrust into you. And you have not surrendered it. I placed that faith in you for a reason. I planted that calling in you on purpose. I allowed this season because what you are carrying must be strengthened before it can be released. Fire refines what is real. Pressure reveals what is precious. And what you hold is precious to me. Now hear this clearly, my child. I am not asking you to produce more. I am asking you to protect what you already have. Guard your hope. Guard your trust in me. Guard the truth I spoke over your life when things were clear. Do not let exhaustion rewrite what I already said. My word has not changed just because the road feels longer. And because this message is not only for you, I am opening a door right now for you to become part of what I am doing beyond this moment. I am saying to you now, this is where you respond. When you sow into this work, you are not supporting a channel. You are helping me reach hearts that are moments away from letting go. I turn seeds into harvests, and I use willing hands to pour oil where faith is running dry. I said that whatever is sown in faith, I multiply, and I am speaking that promise over you right now. This message flows like a river because you choose to keep it flowing. I am inviting you, yes, you, to act with me. Release your super thanks. Step into membership. Give through PayPal using the link in the description or the QR code on this video. Do it now. As you give, I bless you to keep what I have given you and to see it grow stronger, not weaker. My child, listen to me carefully now, because what I am about to say comes from love, not disappointment. I need to correct the way you have been interpreting this season. You have been judging your strength by how you feel instead of by who I am. Feelings rise and fall, but I do not. When you wake up tired, when motivation feels distant, when joy feels quiet, you assume something is wrong with you. But I am telling you, nothing is wrong with you. Something is simply being formed in you. I want you to stop calling survival failure. I want you to stop thinking that because you are not moving as fast as before, you are falling behind. You are not behind. You are being steadied. There is a difference between rest and retreat, and I need you to recognize it. Pulling back from me is not rest. Letting your heart grow numb is not healing. Silence toward me is not surrender. These things may feel like relief in the moment, but they slowly loosen your grip on what matters. I am correcting you because I love you too much to let small compromises drain your spirit. The way you speak to yourself matters. The way you withdraw when you are overwhelmed matters. The way you postpone prayer because you don't feel it matters. Not because I am fragile, but because you are forming habits that shake your faith. I am not angry with you. I am guiding you. You do not need to punish yourself for being tired, but you must not let tiredness decide your direction. You do not need to force joy, but you must not let discouragement become your identity. I am asking you to be honest with me without becoming careless with what I entrusted to you. There are voices you need to quiet, distractions you need to loosen your grip on, thought patterns you need to stop entertaining. Not everything that drains you is an attack. Some things are simply misaligned. I am redirecting you so you do not slowly drift away from the center of my peace while thinking you are just taking a break. Hear me, my child. Discipline is not punishment. Correction is not rejection. When I adjust your steps, it is because the path ahead requires clarity, not confusion. Strength is not found in pushing harder. It is found in staying aligned with me. And alignment sometimes requires letting go of what is familiar so you can hold on to what is eternal. I am not asking you to fix everything today. I'm asking you to notice where you have been careless with your faith and to return gently, not forcefully. Come back to simple trust. Come back to listening. Come back to choosing me even when emotions resist. This direction is safe. You are safe. I am not pushing you away, I am pulling you closer. Do not misinterpret my guidance as disapproval. It is proof that I am invested in you. Stay soft. Stay teachable. Stay close. I am shaping you with intention, and I will not let you lose what I am refining. My child, let me lift your head for a moment. You have been looking down for so long, watching your steps, counting your mistakes, measuring your energy, that you have forgotten to look at me. I want you to breathe again. I want you to remember that you were never meant to carry this season by yourself. The weight you feel is not proof that you are failing. It is proof that you have been trying to be strong alone for too long. I am your strength. Not the kind that rushes you, not the kind that demands perfection, but the kind that holds you steady when you feel like you might fall. You are not running on empty because I have abandoned you. You are tired because you have been faithful in a long season. And long seasons require renewal, not shame. I know you've told yourself that you should be stronger by now, braver by now, more confident by now. But I do not measure growth the way you do. I measure it by how often you return to me. And look at you. You are still here. You are still listening. You are still open. It tells me everything I need to know about the strength that lives inside you. Let me remind you of something you've forgotten. I have sustained you through things you never thought you would survive. You didn't break then, and you will not break now. You may feel worn, but you are not worn out. You may feel stretched, but you are not depleted. I am replenishing you even when you don't feel it yet. You are not alone in this fight. I am walking beside you, matching your pace, not pushing you ahead. When you feel like you can only take one more step, that step is enough. I do not need you to sprint. I need you to stay. Endurance is built one faithful moment at a time, and you are building it right now. I want you to stop rehearsing worst-case endings in your mind. Those thoughts are not from me. I am the God who finishes what he starts. I am the God who strengthens the weary and lifts the heavy-hearted. When your confidence wavers, let mine cover you. When your courage feels small, let my presence surround you. You do not need to figure everything out today. You do not need to feel powerful to be protected. You only need to remain connected to me. Strength flows through connection, not control. And you are deeply connected even when you feel unsure. To rest here for a moment, let my words settle in your spirit. Let hope rise again, slowly, gently, without pressure. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. I am restoring you from the inside out. My child, you still have what it takes because I am still with you. And as long as I am with you, you will always have enough strength to keep going. My child, I want you to anchor your heart in this truth now. I keep my promises. Not some of them. Not only the easy ones. All of them. What I spoke over your life did not expire because time passed, and it did not weaken because the journey became difficult. My word does not lose power in waiting seasons. It gains depth. I know you have wondered if you misunderstood me. If maybe you heard hope instead of truth. But I am not careless with my promises, and I am not vague with my children. What I said I meant. What I planted, I will bring to completion. The delay you are experiencing is not denial. It is alignment. I am positioning things you cannot see yet, and I am preparing you in ways you will one day thank me for. You have been tempted to rush ahead, to force answers, to resolve things on your own just to escape the discomfort of uncertainty. But trust is not proven when everything is clear. Trust is proven when you obey even when you don't understand the timing. And you have been doing that more than you realize. Every time you chose patience over panic, faith over fear, obedience over impulse, you honored me. I promise you this. Nothing you have endured while trusting me will be wasted. No prayer fell to the ground unheard. No tear was ignored. No moment of obedience went unnoticed. I store faithfulness, and I release reward at the appointed time. You are not waiting in vain. You are waiting in purpose. I know you worry about missing your moment, about arriving too late, about somehow disqualifying yourself by being human. But I am the one who opens doors no one can shut. What is meant for you will not pass you by. What requires your presence will wait until you arrive ready. My timing is not fragile, and does not depend on your perfection. It depends on my faithfulness. Hold on to me, my child. Not just to the promise, but to the promiser. When you trust me with the process, you protect your peace. When you trust me with the timing, you guard your heart from disappointment. I am not asking you to understand everything. I'm asking you to stay close. I assure you of this. I am already in your future. I am not guessing how this will turn out. I am guiding it. What feels uncertain to you is already held secure in my hands. The same God who carried you through the past is carrying you now and will carry you forward. So rest in my assurance. Let your heart settle. You are not forgotten between promise and fulfillment. You are being kept, and what I have spoken over your life will come to pass, because I am faithful and I do not change. My child, now is the moment to respond, not with fear, not with pressure, but with faith. You have listened. You have received. And now I am inviting you to move your heart toward me again, intentionally and openly. Activation does not mean striving. It means agreeing with what I have already spoken over you. It means choosing trust where doubt once lingered. I am not asking you to make a loud declaration or a perfect prayer. I am asking you to take a quiet step of obedience right where you are. Lift your heart toward me and say, I am still here. That simple act carries more power than you know. When you turn toward me even slightly, I meet you fully. You do not activate faith by feeling ready. You activate it by choosing me despite uncertainty. This is the moment to release what you have been gripping in your own strength. Control has made you tired. Worry has drained your peace. You were never meant to carry outcomes, only obedience. So place your fears in my hands. Place your future in my care. Place your questions at my feet. Trust is not passive. It is an active decision to let me lead. I want you to pray again, not out of obligation, but out of connection. Speak to me honestly. I already know your heart, but I want you to invite me into the places you've kept guarded. Let me in. Let me heal. Let me guide. When you pray, you are not reminding me of your needs. You are reminding yourself of who I am. Choose today to hold tightly to what I have given you. Protect your faith with intention. Feed it with my word. Strengthen it with quiet moments in my presence. Faith grows when it is used, not when it is analyzed. Step forward, even if the step feels small. Obedience does not require confidence. It creates it. I am activating courage in you right now. Not the kind that shouts, but the kind that stays. The kind that chooses consistency over excitement. The kind that keeps trusting me even when results are unseen. That is the faith that moves mountains, because it does not quit when the climb feels long. Do not wait for a better moment. This is the moment. Do not wait to feel strong. Strength follows surrender. As you say yes to me again, I will meet you with peace, clarity, and renewed direction. You are not stepping into uncertainty alone. You are stepping with me. My child, take this moment seriously but not heavily. Let it be gentle. Let it be sincere. Let it be real. Choose me again. Trust me again. Hold on. What you activate now will carry you into what is next. I am with you and I will lead you forward. My child, rest now. Let your heart settle into the truth of what I have spoken. You do not need to replay every word or rush to understand everything at once. What was meant to reach you has already reached you. I am not anxious about your future, and you do not need to be either. I am with you, and that has always been enough. You have been reminded today not to lose what I placed in you. Not to lose your faith when answers take time. Not to lose your hope when the road feels long. Not to lose your trust in me when your strength feels small. What you are holding is still alive. It has not expired. It has not faded. It has been protected, even in moments when you felt unsteady. Peace does not mean everything suddenly makes sense. Peace means you know who is holding your life. And I am holding you firmly, lovingly, and intentionally. You are safe in my hands. Nothing ahead of you surprises me. Nothing behind you disqualifies you. You are walking forward covered by my grace. I want you to carry this message with you after this moment ends. Let it echo when doubt tries to rise. Let it steady you when weariness whispers again. You are not alone, and you never have been. I am closer than your breath, more constant than your circumstances, and more faithful than your fears. Before you go, I want you to respond one more time. Like this video as an act of agreement with what I've spoken. Comment and declare that you are holding on. Share this message with 3 people, because someone you know is silently struggling, and I want to reach them through you. Subscribe and hype this video so my voice continues to find those who need reassurance. These actions matter more than you realize. They help my word travel farther than you ever could on your own. And now, as this message settles into your spirit, I am giving you a final invitation, one that flows from everything you've just received. I am saying to you again, help me keep this light burning. When you give, you are pouring oil into a lamp that reaches weary souls across the world. I told you that those who sow generously will reap generously, and I am speaking that blessing over you now. This is not a transaction. It is obedience meeting purpose. I am calling you, yes, you, to respond with action. Release your super thanks. Step into membership. Give through PayPal using the link in the description or the QR code on this video. Do it now. As you give, I bless your hands, your home, your faith, and your future. What you release to me, I will multiply back to you in ways you cannot predict. Go in peace, my child. Hold on to what I gave you. I am with you, and I will carry you forward.